Branding is something that's very unique. You have to create a massive brand for people to actually care about the brand. And the truth is that any type of coach really isn't creating a brand. A company creates a brand.
The coaching game is very greedy, and it pisses me off sometimes. I see so many coaches be like, hey, you should do this, you're really flat right now. Like, go eat some more, even though your coach hasn't got back to you. Motherfucker, you don't know what this person looks like, full or flat.
All the time, man. The better you look, the more money you make.
Episode 5.
All right, episode 5, everybody. Business, Brains, and Brawns. We are back here with Mike Croson, myself, Nick Justice, and Taylor Moore. We got a lot to talk about today, guys. We don't really have much structure today's podcast because we're just going to run it. There's a lot of bodybuilding news we're going to talk about. We're not a bodybuilding news channel, but we're all bodybuilders and we love the sport. And there's a lot of talk going on right now. And what we were just talking about before we started recording was Sam Sulek's updates. And I know people are going to be like, oh, Sam Sulek, why are you glazing him? Dude, he's a competitor, okay? It doesn't fucking matter that he's an influencer and that he's got more followers than you guys and that he's got more clout than you guys. No, he's a competitor. So we're going to talk about a competitor. It doesn't matter about social media. So, Mike, you want to pull that video up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Start the video off with a bang. We're going to lose some followers on this one.
Why are you glazing him?
Man, not on my end, Ben, like, this guy is one of the best social media artists there is. Call him an influencer, but the fact that you hate on him means that he's doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
And
100%.
he makes a ton of money from doing what he does, which is just documenting. In 2026 is going to be nothing but documentation if you want to grow your business or grow any type of social media. All this like high-end production or hiding behind the curtain or like not doing the thing is like, it's not helping you grow your business at all.
Bro.
And if you look at C-Bomb, he is like just now creating just raw, real content and like a lot more authentic, and nobody has a problem with him.
No.
Before we even get into the physique, can we say that Sam Sulek is a representation of what social media is becoming, and he was kind of like he's shown like why did he gain the following? Because he was one of the first people in the last couple of years who has just been so fucking raw with not editing anything, chugging gallons of milk, like he's just himself. Like so many lessons could be learned from this dude, and everyone hates on him.
Dude,
and I'll be honest, I haven't watched one Sam Sulek YouTube video.
No.
And to be honest, bro, it's not something that you would even enjoy because I don't enjoy it. But it's just because he is who he is.
Yeah.
Dude,
this is why people like him. Exactly.
And it's like people, I haven't watched one Sam Sulek video, dude, because it's just not my style. Okay. And what I do watch, I want to learn. It's just my video style. I won't even get into it. But like what I was telling both of you guys before recording, the time that I've spent around Sam with the camera on, the camera off, he's the same motherfucker as he is when the camera's off and the camera's on. Like he's himself, he's raw. He doesn't really care if he says something stupid or if he says something over the top smart, whatever. He's not, you know what he's doing? He's regurgitating the content that is across the entire, bodybuilding niche, and he's putting it in his own words in such a perfect, genuine way. And if you're hating on that, then is it Sam that's the issue or is it you that's the issue? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's a cool fucking dude, bro. I consider him a friend. He's making waves in the industry, and I think he's doing, like, dude, we're going to get into him, competing at the Arnold, 45 days out, whatever. He's bringing so much eyes and money to the Arnold, and if we want bodybuilding to grow, then that's a good thing. So why are we talking shit on that when if we all want bodybuilding to grow and shed a light on bodybuilding, then let's let the man do his thing.
That's it.
Can you guys imagine if this guy... But go ahead. I'll say this after.
I'm not trying to gain size here. I'm trying to maintain the size I've got and then lose that body fat layer on the outside, which is keeping me from being able to see it. But for a flat 239, I certainly don't feel like I'm only 239 right now. I feel visually like I'm 260. Even though I'm 30 pounds less than that. So that's freaking perfect for me. But let's run through a few and see how we're really looking.
He's grown, that's for sure. He's grown.
Absolutely. Did he hire a coach or no?
No.
He's doing this all himself.
Yeah, he's always prepped himself.
Like his post chest workout.
Mm-hmm. Not bad, dude. His chest is fucking shredded.
Tried it.
Yeah.
Still got some posing work to do, but
A lot of posing work. That one
it's
is
definitely better than it was.
Oh, it's way better than it was. Not bad. His chest has gotten so much thicker.
He's making himself look really small, but like, or not really small, way
So I feel
smaller
like
than
this
he
is actually the freakiest that this has looked. Like, if you ever seen old training videos of Larry,
Wheels.
I was about to say Larry Wheels, of Ronnie Coleman, when he hits like just the most muscular like this, he's got fibers coming across the side as normal, but he's also got chest fibers coming down like toward the bottom of his chest. So I'm no Ronnie Coleman, but I am seeing a little bit of that downward grain, which is sweet for me.
Would we consider him flat?
I guess flat's relative.
I'm just curious what your guys' expert
I
opinion.
was about to say that's completely relative because I haven't really seen him full. Well, because we don't watch his videos. I like film a video or pose after a big meal or some shit, So it's like, honestly, this is the first Sam Sulek update that I've seen besides on like Nick's Strength and Power or something.
Yeah, same. I mean,
and he's dry.
Yeah, his veins are a little thin through the arms and stuff like that, so maybe. But again, that's relative. Dude, his chest is insane.
I want to see his back.
Bro, this is what, to go back to like, this is what he's gotten popular for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, this is how he blew up, was just talking to his camera in the car while he's driving.
Yep.
That's it. Like, that's the video, is him working out here. Mostly it's just all talking.
Yeah.
Like, what's the description of that video?
45 days out, raw photo shoot chest day,
like
freak warning.
Feeling lean, feeling good.
Everyone just makes these overcomplicated ass fuck. Like, I mean, obviously he's a unicorn, but like, it's so simple.
Yeah. 100%. I think. What do you guys think? Okay, so we just saw only Sam's, front double, front lat, most muscular in a side chest. With his current condition, with just those poses, what we saw in the upper body, what are going to be the bottlenecks that he's going to run into for the Arnold with what we just saw?
Delts.
He needs more delt.
I think arm size in comparison to those monsters.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody at that elite level that doesn't have like just ridiculous arms.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to like, obviously I could sit here and critique his physique. He needs better posing, for one. Everyone knows that. It has gotten way better from last year for when he turned pro. He needs more posing. However, it's very hard to like sit here and just pick this guy apart when he is genuinely just doing this shit for fun. Doesn't care about hiring a posing coach. He doesn't care. He tries his best. He coaches himself. He does what he does. He's probably not even on a meal plan. He probably counts his macros and drinks milk and shit while he's in prep. Like, he just genuinely does this shit for fun, and you have to respect that.
Yeah, for sure. I think his biggest bottleneck is going to be size compared to the other guys, especially density and also posing. Even though his posing has improved, it's just not a classic way to pose. You know what I'm saying? But also too, how I look at his physique is I look at that as a very small open bodybuilder. I don't look at it as a classic physique. I don't think it's classic. I think he can fit into classic because he's smaller. But as he grows, that's an open bodybuilder right there, dude. With his
100%.
This was last year. 1 year ago.
This was a year ago. Yeah.
I remember this.
I don't know what they were training.
Don't know.
Chest.
Actually, I do. Yeah, it was chest.
Chest with Jay Cutler.
Do you know how old he is?
Yeah, he's probably. I think Jay's 15 52.
No,
I
no.
was referring
How
to
old is
Sam.
Sam?
Oh, it's 23, I think.
What?
23 or 24, yeah.
He's young.
He's either a year or 2 years younger than I am.
Dude, that is crazy.
Dude, his arms have come up a lot since last year. Look at that side chest.
I think I don't know. I was about to say his delts came up more than his arms.
Yeah.
See,
Posing's still relatively the same.
front lat better than his current one.
Yeah.
What show did he do last year?
Arnold Amateur.
Yeah. And then for his qualification for the Arnold Amateur, he did one in Vegas the week before.
Okay. So I'm just curious on like roughly how many weeks out he is here.
This would have been 1 year ago.
Does it say the date?
It only says 1
It says 1 year ago.
Yeah.
So December
7th.
24. Yeah, so a little over a year ago.
So he was probably, what, 8, 9, 10 weeks out?
Yeah, probably around the same time. Because the Arnold, I think, 7 weeks out, 8 weeks out right now. No, it's 7.
So,
45
so
days.
he would have been. So
Yeah.
he would have been.
I'm curious to see what his back looks like in comparison because, I mean, that's nasty shredded. But it's like from the frame itself, I think probably the biggest lagging part, at least here, is back. I assume you're not going to bring up enough back to make it dominant in a year's time. But his chest, man, is just so developed, and his delts so developed.
You know what you should do? I think go to Nick's Strength and Power. One of his most recent videos, he shows Sam's back. I think it's like a video in the past week or two.
Okay.
I remember watching it.
What was that? Nick, Power and Strength?
Nick's Strength and Power.
Close.
Dude. One of the first like influencers that I ever met was Nick Strength and Power back in like 2021. And I walked into the Arnold convention and I was like just so like blown away by how big everything was, but also was like way too high because we had smoked before that. Such a like just a stupid college kid because I'm like, well, of course the first person that I meet is Nick Strength and Power, and I can't talk about bodybuilding now because I'm just freaking out. It was so dumb.
I do know that I saw this the other day. I don't see the back yet, but referring to Sam's legs.
Yeah.
For those that haven't seen that.
I think I saw that. Oh, yeah, I did see this.
He's got some clean lines for sure.
Yeah, he made the statement that his legs have not looked like this.
Yeah.
Before. So
Agreed. He wasn't fully in shape last year. That I do know that.
That's true. The way I look at, I mean, yeah, dude, these are open bodybuilder quads.
Yeah.
Like the shape of those quads, man, is just like it's a little angular to it. You know, it doesn't have like the round, sweepy like bubble that you usually see in classic. But
Wait, is he doing classic or open?
He's doing classic.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes things a little bit. I am gonna be honest. I thought he was doing open.
Really?
Just because his shape is so
I guess
open,
I did
man.
as
Like
well. What's his weight going to be?
Yeah. What's his cap? How tall is he?
What he said he was what 230s?
239.
Oh dang, he's got to push down, bro. I think his weight cap is going to be because oh man, he's shorter than me. Like I think he's around 5'10", 5'11", maybe.
Bro, he's got to be like 207 or something.
Yeah, he's got to push down.
Are you sure he's not doing open?
Yeah, 100%. Let me. How tall is Sam Sulek?
Do we have a list?
Yeah, we do. Sam Sulek is 5'11".
Which means he has 217.
All right, he'll make 217, but that's gonna be pretty hard because he's pretty fucking shredded right now.
Well,
Yeah.
he's pro now, so he
Do
gets
they get
10 pounds on that. Yeah.
Oh, so it's 227?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I knew that it
Yeah.
goes pounds up, but I didn't know that. I thought his pro was 217. Okay, he's chilling then, dude.
Because Mike, yours is 217 at amateur level, right?
No, I was 209.
No, 209. That's right, 209.
209 for my height, but 217 for 6 foot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and Hadi Chupin too. All the issues going on with Iran right now. Oof.
Is he not gonna be able to make it out?
Probably not, dude. I doubt it. Iran's on the no. It's like a no-fly list right now for the United States. See, this is full. This looks full to me. When was this video?
3 weeks ago. At least
Wow.
it was published 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Not bad.
Chest is insane.
Yeah, he's got a really good chest.
Dude's got like double D's.
You see with the angle? Pause it. Do you see the angle of his wrists there?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Me either.
I don't
That's-
either. Why
that's
doesn't
not-
he just tuck him behind?
I don't know, but I think he's trying to
that
do
bad of shoulder rotation.
It's either that or he's trying to do that so he closes the gap more of this inside.
Show more the bicep.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But he's losing shoulders, I think, when he's doing that.
Mm-hmm. And nobody, and it's not, I don't know, it's just not, it's a weird pose to hit.
I think this is just such a distraction to the frame.
And it's making him actually look more narrow than he is because look at his chest, bro. His chest is so much shorter in a front lat, man. Like, open that shit up, keep your chest proud, and make yourself as wide as possible across the clavicles.
He's hiding some lats for sure.
Yeah. Because his bicep is hiding him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, what do I know? I'm not a fucking posing coach.
I'm an accidental one.
Dude, I always outsource my posing. I don't like doing posing coaching.
Dude, Mike and Dom hired me to pose 2 of their national clients, and both of them turned pro this year. And I had fucking applications for posing coaching coming out of the woodworks. I was like, I messaged all of these people like, hey, I'm not a posing coach. I was just doing a favor for a friend.
Dude, 100%.
One of them was John Schwartz, so he has 300,000 followers. And like, yeah.
John Schwartz is lit, dude. We had him on the podcast. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is sick.
Ooh, I like that, bro. That looks fucking
I
lit.
do like that because his arms are so damn big.
Yeah.
Dude, I was telling this to Taylor about, well, we did get a little back glimpse there. I think a lot of people try to pull these off,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you look worse.
Yes. See that right there? We can see, he's not hitting a pose or nothing. That's just relaxed. But he's gonna be beat by probably like 3/4 of the guys up there from back density. Like his back's not dense. It's because he's young though.
I'm looking at the list right now, bro. Mike Summerfield, Wesley Vissers, Paul Canoe is good. I don't know these other guys though.
Arnold Classic 2026 Classic Physique.
I have it pulled up if you want me to share.
Oh yeah, pull it up. I know maybe half of the guys competing. Let's do our predictions. Let's do like top 6.
All right.
Okay, we got Wesley Vissers.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not in the game enough to be able to tell you who's who.
Menegate was what, 4th at the Olympia this year? 4th or 5th? He's really good, dude. Andrea Mammoli, he totally could have been first callouts, but what happened with him is he didn't hear his name get called out, so he never walked out. So I think he walked out for 3rd callouts or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but he's got a crazy physique, bro. Paul Canoe, Hang New.
Isn't Canoe the black guy that works with Callum?
Oh,
Not Callum. I'm sorry, Patrick Tour.
Oh yes, I believe so.
With the crazy chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, we should do. Taylor, you want to pull up Instagram? Are you sharing this right now?
Yeah.
Are you logged in through your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, pull up Instagram so you can see some of these guys' Instagrams. I'll pull up the names so you don't have to go back and forth.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm not searching anyone on that may be watching this. I'm not searching.
All right, I'm up on my phone or on my computer. Let's take a look at. Let's just go down the list. Let's look at Menegate.
Spell it.
Menegate. This should pop up. Yep, right there. This guy's physique is absolutely insane, bro. Let's get some posing. There we go. Look at that.
That's fucking bonkers.
Look at that, bro.
This is January 13th. Let's see.
Pretty damn wild.
117.2 kgs. What is that?
170.
Like 240.
Ooh. So he's tall. Well, I don't know. He might be about the same height as Sam Sulek.
Go to the next one. The next picture on that slide. Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Wow.
Lighting here is also very trash.
Oh, yeah, this is terrible, but it looks insane for him.
Yeah. That's a crazy pose. Look at the lats, bro. Look at the lat to waist taper.
Yeah. Do you think this could beat Wesley?
Let's see what Wesley looks like.
I think he's been pretty quiet.
This is December 21st.
Go to that. That's 2024.
Last year. Let's see. Does he have anything on his story?
He's been staying real quiet because he took a full year off.
I don't know, man.
I'll put it this way, dude. Okay, I'll say right now, I think Menegate is going to beat Wesley because Menegate, I think, has a lot more density from the back than Wesley does, even though Wesley has more detail and he's very symmetrical. But also, I saw Wesley and Matt Grego compete at Detroit Pro last year when Grego beat him. And Wesley from the back, Wesley's got no glutes. And Menegate's got glutes. And people don't realize, like a lot of fans or just a lot of audience members don't realize when you're looking at a back pose, you're not just looking at the damn back. You're looking at the entire complete physique, top to bottom, left to right. You're looking at the glutes, and somebody like Wesley, if he hasn't made enough progress to his glutes in the past year, that's going to be an obvious weak point when he's standing next to somebody like Menegate.
Okay, what's conditioning you? Yeah.
Look at that, bro. I think that could be
a little flat here, but it doesn't look like he's going to be through the chest at least.
Yeah, for sure through the chest. And maybe a little bit in the lats. I think this can beat Wesley, bro.
That's insane. That's a C-bomb looking for a side chest, I mean.
Yeah.
Is he just hitting C-bombs fucking posing routine?
That's what it looked like. See, his glutes huge, dude.
Yeah, he's got detail.
He's dense.
Yeah. If he's grown any, which looks like probably has, if he's in shape, he will beat Wesley.
For sure.
In my opinion. However, Wesley gets fucking peeled.
Yes.
Very peeled.
All right, another one. Let's look at Andrea Mammoli. Andrea Mam.
I got it. Right here.
I got it. So this is the guy that didn't walk out at the Olympia to his call out. Look how young he. Oh wait.
This will just.
Okay, there we go. Look at that, bro. That's nuts.
Oh my goodness. That was 1 week ago.
Click that one right there.
This one?
No, to the right.
God bless. I don't know, man. That's like a small open.
Yeah. Seriously. Structurally, it's completely different than
Yes.
Mike, Menegate, and Wesley. It's a complete different structure.
Okay, so this goes to show you that he would compare like structurally to Sam Sulek,
Yeah, I agree.
but
Even though
he's
he beat him.
astronomically bigger than Sam Sulek is.
Yeah. Look how dry he is. Holy shit.
Yeah. This was a week ago.
Yeah.
Also, his legs have
I
a lot
almost
to
feel like
go.
his
So
legs are just too big in comparison to his body. He loses a lot of aesthetic.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel
Yeah,
like
he
that,
looks
like
very
his lower body is twice the size of his upper body right there.
Yeah.
yeah. His legs are not behind, but definitely behind his
conditioning.
upper body conditioning. So they may come down a little bit to balance it out some, but he's gonna have to keep the upper body while the legs come in too.
He's got a weird rib cage. When he compresses his rib cage, his waist is absolutely tiny, but then when he does a vacuum, it
Yeah.
kind of makes his clavicles look a little bit more narrow. See?
Yeah, it's because his rib cage is like rounded off.
Yeah. But then when he compresses it, it
Yeah.
pulls that rib cage in. I think Mammoli could be fourth, dude.
I'm gonna say, all right, so my top three is gonna be Mike. Summerfield is gonna win.
Mhm.
Man, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna put Menegate second,
Nice.
and then Vissers third.
Nice.
Let's see what Paul Canoe looks like,
Yeah.
because this dude's chest is absolutely getting insane. Ah, ah.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
It's all these, like, it's one pose and then training videos.
I don't think he's big enough to be in that top three mix.
Yeah, and this is 5 days ago.
Yeah. Does he work with? Is it Patrick Tour?
I think it is. Let's see what it says here. Come.
He doesn't tag him.
No. Wait, are you mistaking this guy for that one guy from France?
Steven. Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
Steven?
Stefan.
Yeah. Yep, Stefan. Yep, that's it. Who it is? But this dude has a crazy chest too.
Stefan was working with Patrick Tour.
Okay, got you. Now this is insane.
That's wild. But I think
Arms and chest here are
he's
ridiculous.
going to be a little undersized. I think he's a little bit
I
short.
agree. I agree. 199 here.
That back looks pretty wild, but he's
Yeah,
still
it does.
more fat to go. I mean, he's fucking 7 weeks out though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
All right,
probably not gonna put him top 5.
let's look at Ethan Gohari. Gohari is Gohari. This guy's from the States. Oh, I've seen this guy. He competed at Detroit, I think.
He did Atlantic Coast last year, I think.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, not Atlanta. Yep. His chest is almost too big and makes his delts look small.
I think he's just undersized.
Yeah. Does he look short?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's gonna be undersized.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to be short in comparison to the rest of these guys.
And his arms are a weak point for sure.
Mm-hmm. So this was at 107.8 kilograms and 11.6 kilograms over his cap. So he's still almost 30 pounds over his cap here.
Yeah, dude, that's 237. It's 107.8 kg.
So his cap is probably what, 207? Maybe he's not short. He's shorter, but not. That's a very dry physique to lose 25 plus pounds.
That's Caucasian dry.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a physique that is screaming to go to open. Like, let that
Yes.
shit grow.
Yes, bro.
Like, dude, if you gotta like literally lose tissue, like his arms already look undersized. He could probably if
Yeah.
he loses tissue, he's gonna lose it in his arms, dude, and his back.
Mhm.
Maybe we haven't seen his back.
Might be a reason for that.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
here we
back.
go. Yeah, way too. Uh, it's too
too narrow.
up here. Yeah, too narrow.
You know what I think about his physique is that he doesn't have any deep cuts. It's like his muscles are so full that they just squish together.
Yeah.
Because it's not about getting any leaner.
No.
It's just
I mean,
like
you hear Fuad talk about that all the time. Fuad's like, and Ian as well. They're like, dude, some of these guys they get so big so quickly, and I'm not saying
Yes.
this Ethan guy did this, but like, there's something that to like support putting on tissue in a slow, steady pace because it gives your body time to solidify it, marinate that muscle, make the lines like more prominent. But when you put on
like it
so much,
needs room.
yes, exactly. You know, like
Or he doesn't get any tissue work.
oh yeah, that too.
I think that's so big, tissue work.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at
How
this
often
guy.
do you get tissue work?
Me, I get it done every week.
I just started that as well. And my quads instantly, I sent to Taylor and he was like, bro, you look crazy.
Yeah, dude. I've spent so much money on tissue work, and dude, I got 4 sessions in the week before Universe, and it made my back astronomically better. And I don't just do like deep tissue work. I do dry needling. I do this machine called what's this machine called? A TRT. So it's like a soft wave therapy machine, which like shoots electrodes through your body, and it like stimulates
EMF.
yeah or no
I mean, not EMF, not EMF.
apparently it's
EMS.
stem cells or something.
Oh, I don't know.
Crazy. It's like $90,000. There's only 3 places in the entire state of Wisconsin that have it. The Packers have it, the Brewers have it, and then my tissue guy has it.
Dude, what's the theme of the Arnold this year? What's up with the fucking radioactive?
It looks
Dude,
like
techno-
Miami vibe.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm about to say, dude. Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Look up Gabriel Zencanelli. So this guy's Brazilian, so he's probably gonna look pretty wild.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Last name is Zanca. Perfect.
Oh, I've seen this guy. Yeah, he does look wild. I think he works with a horse.
Oh, really?
Um,
I got a question for you guys. How much do you think it matters about like the aesthetics of a guy from like an attractive standpoint? This is a good looking cat right here. From an
think it
aesthetic, like
matters.
facial, you think a lot of that matters or no?
I think when you're talking top 3, they're gonna choose if the top 3 are completely equivalent in all things, they're gonna say who's gonna be the best ambassador for the sport. The best ambassador for the sport is usually going to be the person who looks the best, has the best following, has, all of that type of stuff. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into like, I don't think that bodybuilding is super, super political, but I think that, especially in men's physique and classic.
Men's physique and classic, bro. It's about the pretty boys. It's the pretty face, pretty physique.
Oh, he works with Aceto.
Oh, damn. Bro, he's kind of got a similar structure to me. Like, I look at that and I'm like, dude, that's my rib cage. That's my. He's got wide fucking clavicles, bro.
Yeah, he does. He does. He does.
A wide motherfucker. His
I don't know, though.
a little bit different.
I mean, obviously, Aceto's going to have him in shape, but looks like he got a little heavy in the offseason, maybe.
Yeah.
How do you do at the Olympia? Do you know?
I mean, geez, go back to that. That tricep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's an open shoulder arm right there.
That's his dad.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Look, this was them this was them posing together on stage. Look.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to find what did he place at the Olympia? Gabriel
Oh, this is it.
Zanelli placed. That's classic.
God, Brazilians are so passionate, bro.
Dude, they are. There he is.
You know, I wish America would have some of the same support some of these other countries do.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
So
Well, dude, when I
very
went to
selfish.
Mexico, bro, when I went to Mexico, dude, you get treated so damn good in Mexico, bro. We had armored vehicles and fucking armed security the entire time carrying us around. Like, they fucking loved it. These people couldn't even speak English. Everybody wanted to take photos with us. I walked to the freaking pharmacy to go hypothetically pick up gear, and the doctors at the pharmacy were taking photos. They love
That's so
bodybuilding.
sick. That's so sick. Wait, is this him next to Ramon? Yeah.
I'm looking at his Olympia photos right now. He's a little flat. He's made a ton of progress since 2024, though, bro. Holy crap.
Bro, look at this most recent video. That's a good physique right there, dude.
That's wild.
That's very good.
Well, I'm excited to see it since I'm going to be at the Arnold. You guys are going to be there,
Mhm.
yeah?
I'll be there. Yeah, dude.
Taylor, we
I'm
got to
co-
discuss
I
what
was
shows
gonna
you're
say,
coming to, man. I got the list of 25. I got 9 booths paid for, baby. We rolling.
I'll be at the Arnold. What's the date? It's the first weekend of March. We're set.
It's the 4th through the 8th.
Okay. Damn.
I'm always
Yeah, we
out
do got-
for 4 or 5 days.
Mike, we gotta maybe talk today or tomorrow about that. But
Yeah.
actually, I'm good with it. I gotta talk to
Yeah, I know.
my partner here at the clinic because Mike's bachelor trip is the 25th through the 1st, Puerto
Of-
Rico. February to but dude, I can't miss the Arnold. I'll be there. I can't miss the Arnold.
Dude, it's so fun.
That's the biggest. If I was gonna miss if I was gonna miss any show of the year, it cannot be the Arnold.
No. Bro, I'll tell you what, man. I tell everybody this. If you had a gun to my head to pick which one to go to for the rest of your life and which one not to, the Olympia versus the Arnold, I'm going to the Arnold every single time.
Every single time,
I've
and they're
never
doing $1
been to
million.
the Arnold.
Oh my god, dude, you're in for a treat.
Well,
The
in 2020, it's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So in 2020, we bought a booth with a coffee company, and then the world shut down like 2 weeks prior,
Mhm.
which means that they already spent all the money.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, but I want my money back because I didn't have a booth to go to. And they were like really trying to like not pay back vendors because
Yeah.
they didn't have the cash. They had spent it all. Right. And so, because I'd already bought all the things and did all like, anyway. So it took like 9 months to get my money back.
Dude, there's a story about that. And then that's when Arnold was saying publicly, he's literally said, fuck your freedom as well, too. But Seth Feroce won't have a booth for Axe and Sledge because like I've spoken to Seth about it. And he's like, dude, I probably won't ever have a booth just for Axe and Sledge again because of that entire situation of Arnold saying, fuck your freedom. And then not giving their money back for a crazy amount of time.
Yeah.
Like he'll
We
be
put
at
a lot of money into it. And it's like, you know, like we don't make any money at these booths.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I'm just like going and giving and like, I pay to be here to give free stuff to your people.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm paying for the exposure and whatnot, but like we lose money.
Uh-huh.
I got to pay the union to get to set up the booth. I got to pay electric fee. Like there's so much stuff that goes into it. And a bare minimum booth is just like, it's thousands of dollars. If you have it, you're serving something, expect to spend 10 grand.
Bro, when Hostile had a booth at the Olympia in 2022, we had an entire enclosed podcast studio behind our booth. And the
I
podcast.
remember that.
Yeah. Bro, fucking lit. Oh my God, it's the best thing ever. But then when we had our booth at the Arnold in 2024, 2024, we had a huge booth. And I can't even imagine how much that costed, dude. Like it was insane. Our lines were freaking wild because obviously Sam was there. But it's such a money thing, dude. It's like Fuad's told me, he's like, the booths are great because we want to give the fans what they want. We want them to meet people, blah, 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 etc. But as a company, like Hostile sees more of like a return in terms of like, okay, what can we do in terms of like flying our athletes out to go train together and like just being at certain places and being at events, because then people get more one-on-one time with you. And like they're like, you know what, booths are great, but we want more than just what a booth offers.
Booths, I feel like in my perspective, are a brand building thing. Whereas think about if you took the money that it took to set up that booth and just put it in ads.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, Mike, maybe you can disagree or agree or whatever,
Yeah,
but I feel
I'll
like
give you my exact strategy this year. I got the cheapest booth at every place, and I'll spend more money on ads than other people's cost for a booth.
100%.
Yeah.
That's,
Targeting the location.
yes.
Strategy going into that. If I wear a blue shirt to the event and plan on it, I will have a picture of me in a blue shirt with this hat in the ad, so that you go, wait a minute.
Yep.
I have it all the time. People go, haven't I seen you before? I'm like, I'll probably on an ad or something.
Yeah.
My
100%.
name's Mike. I also give you another like quick tidbit here. As you go to an event, people that tag the venue, right? Let's say you go to a bodybuilding show and then and you're looking for clients. It's like, what about all the people that tag the venue that the venue then reposts? Go to those people and comment and be like, man, you looked incredible, or this or that or whatever. We go to an event, we would do that, and then I would just build relationships there.
Mhm.
And like, you can show up to an event or you can work an event. You choose. But we work events. That's why I'm there.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm not there to see who wins. Matter of fact, I doubt I even watch very many parts of the Olympia at all,
Yeah.
or any of them, right?
Yep.
But it's just the conversations had outside and like, how are we operating as a team? And it becomes strategic because we're there to grow the business. I'm not there to see the show, right?
For sure.
Yep.
I'm not an audience member. I bought a vendor ticket. I did not buy a show ticket.
Mhm.
I mean, think about this, dude. Like, there's when I'm this year, dude. For example, at nationals. I mean, you guys are at nationals. Every time I have somebody at nationals since 2020, I'll go to the Friday show, even though I only have somebody, because I've never had a female compete at nationals, okay, or NPC nationals. But I'll still go to the female show, and I'll be walking around, I'll be talking to people, I'll see friends, and every single time, people come up to me, they take photos of me, etc. And I'm like, that's me working the event. You know what I'm saying? And that's me showing my face there because I'm a coach, and everybody knows they see me there at nationals, etc. That's part of building your brand.
You
Even
know
though
what I used to
I
when I
put in the show that day, I'm not watching the show. I may watch some of it, but I'm doing that for the fans, for competitors, to look at people that maybe ask me to look at them online. I'm like, oh, I have a chance now. You can go pose in front of me, etc.
you know what I used to do when I first started coaching?
Hmm.
I would go to all these shows and then I would go and see who has the most potential but didn't hit the spot, or who self-coached, whatever, and I would remember their face. And then after the show, I would go find the athlete list and I would search every single one of them's name, and I would follow them on Instagram, and then I would message them and then build a relationship. I actually got quite a few clients from doing that, because a lot of these, especially at regional level shows, a lot of these kids, it's just kids or people who just like bodybuilding but don't have the knowledge on a coach or whatever. And it especially worked at shows where I had people doing really well. Like,
Yeah.
I would like, they would remember my face from being with that person who did well, and then just a simple follow on Instagram sparks a conversation. And
Yeah.
then it's like, you look great. Yeah, what are you doing here? What are you doing there? And then, so for newer coaches out there, it's like, good little tidbit in the bodybuilding space is go through the athlete lists and find the people who don't have coach. Now, again, I want to preface this by saying I was never trying to coach
Coach.
anyone else's clients. Like, if I saw they had coaches, sure, I'd give them a follow, but I wouldn't message them or anything. If they didn't have a coach and I knew that they could have been a lot better, I would message them.
100%, dude. And that's just like, that's part of it. It's a strategy, but also sometimes people get confused. And also people get too greedy, especially new coaches. They're like, oh, I can do that better, and I know that person as a coach. Can you really do it better? How many people have you put on stage?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny. I've been out of the game for a minute, right? Came back since 2018, competed a few months, or 2 months ago, or 1 month ago, I guess. Backstage, seeing people give advice in line.
Yes.
I'm like, what? You're telling him to hire your coach, and I'm like sitting. I mean, Taylor, you sit there talk with me. We're just like looking at each other, like, hey man, you don't need any more carbs.
You don't need any
I'm
more
telling
chips.
him
You don't
he
need
needs
any
that.
more sour. Yeah, you don't need any more Sour Patch Kids. You don't
Yeah.
need any more Pop Tarts, any more vodka. Like, brother, you're just fat.
Yeah, dude. So, kind of building off of that, at nationals this year, I get done looking at Riley, my heavyweight guy, and then I'm just talking to me and Nick Bagley, and this guy comes up to Nick, and he knew who Nick was. He didn't. He knew who I was, but I didn't assume that. And he's like, "Hey, Nick, can you look at me now?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." And this guy must have personally like reached out to him, not been coached, okay, and be like, "Hey, I'll be at the show. Can you just take a look at me?" So then Nick is like, "Hey, do you want to take a look at me with this guy?" I'm like, "For sure." I'm not saying much at all as this guy's posing in front of us. And Nick thought the exact same thing that I thought. He's like, "Dude, you got here to this point by yourself. Okay. You still have got some fat on your physique, but you look great for coaching yourself. All right. You just need water." It's like, but this guy probably was expecting, "Hey, I want you to peak me the day of the show." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when me and Nick are going to be like, "Yo, what I tell you, it's like, it's not going to be anything special. It's going to move the needle to the largest amount." It's like,
Mhm.
what we're going to tell you is what we think you need for what we see right away. And we're not going to try to tell you something over the top just to get you as a client. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
like, "Hey, dude, you told us you haven't drank any water since yesterday at 6 p.m. Just drink some fucking water right now. Just
Yeah.
start drinking water." And it's like,
Literally.
and the thing is, I don't know if that guy signed up with Nick. The guy didn't sign up with me. But the thing
Mhm.
is, I see so many coaches be like, "Hey, you should do this, do this. You're really flat right now. Like, go eat some more, even though your coach hasn't got back to you." Motherfucker, you don't know what this person looks like, full or flat. Why are you
Yeah.
trying to tell them to not listen to their coach? It's just like, bro, the coaching game is very greedy, and it pisses
Yeah.
me off sometimes.
Yeah.
If
Same.
you couldn't catch, if you didn't know that.
Same. Yeah. To caveat that though, there are a lot of fucking idiots in the coaching game
Oh my God.
that do leave their client stranded and like, yeah. Um,
I had a story this year. Some guy, he signed up. I'm not going to name drop the coach, but I literally just got off with a call with my athlete prior to the podcast. Social media coach. He's an Olympian, for men's physique, but the dude this year at Junior USA's, yeah, you were at Junior USA's, and he comes up to me and he just like knew me who I was. He was a fan, and we hadn't talked before. But after the show, he texted me and he's like, "Hey man, I just have a really bad taste in my mouth with my experience because I get done competing today and I see my coach is on Instagram Live and he hasn't responded to my messages in 2 days." And I'm like, "What the fuck are people doing?" You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Your coach is on Instagram Live the day of your show. You already competed and you haven't responded to him in 2 days. Like, really, dude?"
bro, I
That's terrible.
I was talking to someone about this not too long ago. I can't imagine leaving someone stranded in a peak week.
I feel so shitty, dude.
I mean, Mike can tell you at his show, it was just like a show day, 1 day out, 2 days out. There's nothing else going on in the world other than, especially if I'm at the show. If I'm at the show, like there's nothing else going on in the world. Like you can ask my girlfriend too. She probably knows better than anyone. I don't like she knows just like don't text me or call me on a show day or the day or 1 day out. Like from Friday night at like 5 p.m. whenever check-ins start until Sunday morning, like I'm probably just not going to talk to anyone else
Yeah.
besides the athlete.
Dude,
100%.
I'll tell you this. That was one thing that, like, I guess just, I'd say unexpected, but so appreciative was like, I got to pick up my bag and Taylor's like, no, I got that.
Yeah.
Or just
It's just like,
yeah, let me go grab you a water real quick. Just like all the little details that like not have to do's and
mhm,
not like, it's all the extra pieces of going out of the way that made like the experience that much better, Not different and like I looked better on stage. But just like notice him going like, man, he didn't have to do that, but he did. Like that really means a lot. Like I can carry my bag. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I got it.
To me, though, from my perspective as a coach, it's like the athlete, especially someone like you, Mike, who has just worked, who just does everything that I ask of them with no hesitation whatsoever. It's just like you've worked your ass off to get to this point. The entire point of this entire week is to de-stress and relax. Like the last thing I want you to do is stressing backstage or carrying a heavy ass bag with all your stuff in it and making sure all your like, you know, worrying about the meals. Like you can ask Mike, I offered to make his meals for him and stuff. It's just like, I just want the athlete to just relax. Just don't think, turn your brain off, turn your body off, and just let, like, up until 7 days out, it's on you. I give you the plan, you do the work. Inside of that, it's just like, okay, up until like 3 days out inside of that, now it's my turn. Like, you know, this is where I thrive at. This is where I have fun at, you know? So it's like
peak weeks, because peak weeks, man, I literally just like, it's an opportunity for me to be less of a bodybuilder and less of an athlete, because dude, I probably train once or twice, if that, in a peak week, if I'm actually there at the show.
Yeah, same.
Even my girlfriend knows, just like Grayson, if she's going to call me, it better be important, but also she'll ask. She respects the time. You know what I'm saying? Because Detroit Pro, I've got right now 4 people for sure doing Detroit, and she wants to come. She's like, well, what are you going to do when you're out there? You get out there on Tuesday. I'm like, honey, when I get out there, it's wake up, look at my guys, tell them what to do check-ins, go to the gym, look at them again. That's every single day. Posing room, gym, photos, tell them what to eat, etc. She's like, okay. And I'm like, so do you want to come? She's like, no, but I'll come and I'll just be quiet the entire time. And I'm like, there you go, that's fine with me.
It's funny because when Grayson comes to shows, I'm the one that's I always take care of the athletes, but then she makes my food and shit like that for me, because she knows that I won't eat. I'll just fucking run off caffeine and a little bit of water the entire time and Zins while I'm there. So she'll be like, you need to eat, or she'll order food or whatever. So
I may be 100 pounds heavier than you, but you and I are the same exact person when it comes to coaching.
I know.
Even though I got to eat a shit ton to maintain this, dude, peak week, I don't fucking eat, and I hate it.
Same. Until late at night, like when the adrenaline wears off, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I need to eat, and then I start slamming my face.
I'll pound some fucking cookies at night then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. The cookies are. Me and Mike Nassif had a running joke every single show we were at together. One day out, we got bar pretzels and a shot of tequila, and after the show was over, we would always get insomnia cookies.
Oh yeah. Do you have to this day, like a little bit of a routine, or like what's the word for it? Not
a ritual.
Yeah, a little ritual the day of the show, or the day before.
Oh, absolutely, bro. First thing in the morning, I get up, I take a shower, and I listen to Freestyle by Rod Wave.
Yes.
So specific. And I crack open a Ghost, and I have a brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tart.
No way.
Swear to God. That is my show day morning routine every single show.
Really?
It started.
He did have the energy drinks. He went and bought them.
Yeah. I had a Ghost and a brown sugar Pop-Tart.
Mine, the night before, I'll get a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, just a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. That's it. Okay. And then I'll smoke a cigar all by myself. That's it. Like, I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm not going to be in my truck. I'll go take a walk. You know, why is my dog barking? Good Lord. But that's it. It's a cigar and it's Chick-fil-A sandwich, just one Chick-fil-A sandwich. I can house 4 of them bitches, but I just want one. And then in the morning I wake up before my athlete does, and I just make sure the dishes are done. Their food is like made, everything. And I mean, sometimes I don't sleep. That's fine. But yeah, that's it for me, dude. Energy drinks, the best on show day.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe a little modafinil to keep you going as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing that was tough for me on peak week was like pulling out the energy drinks.
Yeah.
Because I'd get like one a day. You know, but
dude, speaking of energy drinks, man, I did a little bit of a rant on it this week. What is up with people that just like obsessed with sharing their energy drink addiction online, and like they pride themselves in the amount of caffeine that they intake throughout the day, and they don't realize that, like, dude, your adrenal glands are sensitive as hell.
hmm
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I can weigh in here because from a first person perspective, um, I'm bad about. It's something I was just talking to my business partner here at the clinic about this morning. Is like I got to pull back on the caffeine some, but I don't know. It's kind of like a trendy thing to do. It's like the taste tests and shit like that did it, and then Mike White started a little cult with Mike White Monsters that everyone kind of joined in on. I
Yeah.
think that's I don't know if he started that. I think that's just a thing. There's like White Monster meme pages and shit.
Really? Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like people just like doing it to create like just chatter.
Yeah,
You know
for
what?
sure.
I
Content.
think I think it's
Rage
people
bait.
want to get views. Yeah, and it's like, hey, bro, if it's rage bait, it's fucking working for me, man. Because like, I see that shit and I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You know, like there's people, dude, especially too, man. What's like, I just don't see the point in it of like, hey, I'm gonna make all this content specifically focused around three things: bodybuilding, caffeine addiction, and nicotine addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, okay, I'm not ripping on anybody for like doing nicotine or nothing. Like, dude, nicotine is freaking awesome. Even though I don't do it myself, if I'm with you boys, I'll toss a pouch in. If I'm out hunting, I'll put a lip in, etc. But like, if you make your entire personality online about that,
Yeah.
like, not my
I
thing.
mean, there's a lot of people that do that.
I know.
Oh shit.
um,
Oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, can I go back to something really fast before I forget?
yeah,
Can you guys imagine if Sam Sulek started a coaching business?
dude, it'd probably be terrible.
That it would be terrible, but do you know how many fucking clients would pay him?
A lot.
He could become a millionaire overnight if he did that.
And if you think about it, these clients, people would pay him thinking that they're being coached by Sam Sulek, and they're getting coached by like an AI.
Yeah. Like he could just even launch a program like I'm gonna sell you my 12-week prep
Yeah.
training
So
protocol
I'm going to
and
step in on this combo. He
Let's
has
hear it.
too many people that are young that watch him for him to make
yeah.
real money without selling something very low ticket.
Mm.
So like he couldn't come in and charge $500 a month for coaching and get as many people to sign up, I think, as we might think. Could he still make all the money he could possibly imagine, dream up? Yes, just to sheer volume.
hmm
But based on like, let's just say physique, and then his channel is cut to 150,000 subscribers, I don't think it would be as prosperous as anybody else just based off the demographic.
Yeah,
100%. I guess I was saying that from a business perspective. I look at people with these fucking what he has 8 million followers on Instagram, 4.5 million on YouTube, 2.6 million on TikTok. It's just like the amount of money that can be made with that branding. Like, get
Oh
it while
yeah,
the
he would
getting's
make more
good
as affiliate
because
than anything else.
yeah, bro,
Like if he
like
actually tried.
yeah, that's what I'm saying is like he just doesn't care about it. But I look at it from a business perspective with people with followings like that, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I have a
yeah.
million ideas right now. Launch some apparel, launch a coaching template, like sell it for $50, and you have if you convert 2% of your following, you're instantly a millionaire.
he made some apparel and it didn't do well.
Really? Well,
Like,
it's
Apparel
probably like
doesn't do well.
yeah, apparently it was just like people received their stuff, but there was like no restocks. Like there was only one drop, and then I think he told who'd he tell? I don't know. I remember hearing something where he was like, "Dude, doing that side of the business is so much harder than I thought," and then he
It
just didn't do it.
sucks. I'll tell
this
you, I've
this
had apparel companies. I've started them. I did one with Wendia. I did one with Swole, Joey Swole. A personal brand is like, how do I get somebody can continue to buy into my brand? And it's like those are one-off deals, but here's the problem with one-off deals is that they're not print to order.
Mm.
And so you buy a bunch of shirts and then you get stuck with 13% of the double X's. You have 7 extra larges. You have 2 extra smalls left. And it's like the profit margin on those aren't significant. And so you typically get stuck with inventory being the profit, and you actually made no money, and you're stuck with all these other shirts that no one wants to buy in random sizes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened when I made my team hoodies. I got in contact with a manufacturer that does the blanks for the Kanye West Essential collection, and they're freaking sick. And then I made some like custom adjustments to the hood and to the neck because I like a big hood. And I ordered probably $6,000 worth of hoodies, but I made sure that everybody's like, hey, this is the size that I want. This is how many I want. So I didn't just like randomly put an order in. I probably have half of them still sitting in my closet that I'm looking at right now. But the thing for me was it wasn't my intention to make money off of these hoodies. My intention was, I think in total out of the people that got a hoodie, I think 3 people actually paid me. And that was because I did it for a tax write-off, but also for my team to have some super dope hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the amount of team and branding apparel that I have in my house right now from More Fit Physiques. I still have tank tops, hoodies, t-shirts, and hats from More Fit Physiques. I have an entire box of shirts and jerseys from Limitless. And hoodie, and 3 whole boxes of hoodies from Limitless that I just got it all. But I did get in touch with the manufacturer and got it super cheap. It was so cheap. But still, it's just like I was giving them away. Actually, for Christmas, I gave away a lot of it to a homeless shelter nearby. And Grayson was like, "Don't you want to try to sell that?" And I'm like, "I've had this stuff for months now. Nobody's gonna buy it."
It's so much harder. I get people, we got the new hoodies out that got Coach on the front of them. Do I have people hit us up, be like, "Hey man, can I get those?" And I'm like, I'm not. I don't. Part of me wants to, and part of me is like, no.
If you did, it would have to be like a Shopify made to order type of thing,
right? Which isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Because those are expensive. They were very expensive, and they're just for the team. I had 10 made, right? Because nothing's custom, right? I'm buying something wholesale that I really like and then just getting it printed.
Right.
Like if I went to Nike and bought stuff and then sent it to the printer.
Dude, I just don't like dealing with shipping stuff out. I don't like shipping anything out, bro. I don't even like shipping Christmas gifts out.
I've shipped a lot of orders over my lifetime. Between the coffee company, I had 238,739 orders that we shipped. I'm used to shipping.
Yeah.
It is a pain. It's a pain. We still ship out orders to all new coaches that sign up, and we send them a hat. But here's my advice for anybody that's I want to do some team something. It doesn't need to have variants.
What do you mean by that?
Different models.
Comes in one size. This hat comes in one size. I need to reorder. You just order one thing and everybody gets it. One size fits all. You don't have to worry about extra smalls, it not fitting right, the extra larges, the odds and ends. I placed an order. It's a minimum of 50 shirts. I need 3 more larges. I have to order another 50 shirts to get 3 larges. You just can't get in the hole whenever it's one size. Makes it really easy. So finding things that's shakers, hats, it could be a travel fork or spoon or Rubbermaid containers, things that don't have, again, variants where you select colors or sizes makes it to where it's very easy.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to give your tidbit on also not putting your logo on shit because people don't buy that if you're intending to sell?
So branding is something that's very unique. You have to create a massive brand for people to actually care about the brand. And the truth is that any type of coach really isn't creating a brand. A company creates a brand. And so when we look at it from this standpoint, is we have AR on here, but people want it because of this.
Yeah.
But if I just had this, you'd be like, I don't want that. Nick would never take this to the gym. Why would he walk around with somebody else's branding? Just if I put AR right here on the front, you would never wear it, but we just subtly put it on the side. So it's I can embody the slogan, I can embody the message, not necessarily the logo. So nobody cares about your logo. So stop putting it on everything. But what is the message or slogan of your brand? Nobody buys Ronnie Coleman's name, but they'll buy Yeah Buddy.
Yeah.
Right? Lightweight Baby. It's like, what is your thing so that we can like embody that? So like, what are we trying to get from it? For us, it's Coach. It's become the brand. However, it is not our brand.
Yeah, exactly. There's these two things that I have. They're designs, and I made both of them. I just have one, just like made one of ones. Okay, they're hats. All right. And they're not my logo, not anything related to coaching. They're just funny hats. Is that good?
Dude, it's so good. Costco protein shakes, best macros, 30 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and like
And
4
stomach ache.
ingredients.
No shit.
No, dude, it's so good. Like it doesn't mess with my stomach whatsoever.
But like what I was saying is like
Sorry.
these hats that I've made, these designs, like I've worn them and people are like, dude, where can I get that hat? Like I want one. I'm like, dude, I made them. And they're just funny. Like they're like over the top, kind of vulgar, just like funny ass hats with a cool style to it. And I made those and I was like, yeah, this isn't a coaching thing. This is not a bodybuilding thing. And I'm like, people buy this because it's not even me. It's just because it's like, it's something funny. It's not my brand or anything like that. But I mean, I should freaking launch them, but I don't know why I haven't since then. But they're hilarious. One of them is once it says Backshot Pro on it, but it's the same logo as Bass Pro Shop.
Bass Pro Shop.
Hell yeah, bro!
That's funny. That's funny. I love that actually. Oh,
but anyway,
well,
dude,
boys,
it's about an hour, just over an hour in. Is there anything else that we wanted to cover? Any value we wanted to leave the audience with this podcast? We're looking forward to next week.
Accountability check it real
accountability
quick.
check it.
Oh yeah, dude. Mike, you want to start us off?
Yeah, man. Got my recap video. Did it. Now that's in the pipeline. Doing that again. Still posting 6 times a day. Basically, the recap video as of what I'm learning each week of those 6 posts a day. How
I like
I'm
those.
operating and moving that forward. So, and you know what's funny? It's actually getting a lot of people to start posting more. It's funny how you do something and people just start to follow suit.
We had a True Coach call the other night, and everyone was talking about you and your posting strategies and how they're trying to implement it because they follow you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Trendsetter, baby. Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro. It also too, it shows more of you, Mike. It shows more of your personality.
Yeah.
Because what we talked about today, especially with Instagram and social media, it's like YouTube and Instagram, it's just pushing more organic stuff, more stuff that's fly in the wall, random. I'm going to pick up my phone, selfie camera type thing. And it helps people know your brand, who Mike is. So
yeah, that's the goal. I'm trying to just be more authentic, have more authenticity, be more authentic to the actual content itself, whether that's funny, whether it's a rant. I'm a pretty calm, cool, collected dude, so it's hard for me to get into it. But I also know that that's what's required sometimes. So usually it's like pre-workout hits me and I'm like, okay, let's say something.
Yeah, 100%. Are you pretty good? Are you getting better at one take?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been pretty good at one take, truthfully.
He's very good at it.
But it's because I'm just talking to, like, I do so many calls. At this point, I've just gotten, like, I know what I'm trying to say, and it's just a broken record of repeating things. I'm also just not really good at, like, the script, the hook. Like, I'm getting better at it now because I'm like, okay, this is what I want to say. What would be a good intro so that people would actually watch it? Yeah. So I'm actually becoming a much better content creator, funny enough, because I'm creating more content. It's funny how that works.
You influencer, you Mike. Oh. Taylor, what about you, man? Accountability check.
Boys, I am I don't know if you would say it today is the start or tomorrow's the start. I'm starting a prep, 4-week prep. I'm gonna see how lean, and I'm gonna see how much I can recomp because I'm going on the bachelor trip with Mike and them to Puerto Rico, and I'm gonna be with Mike, Jacoby, all the bodybuilders, and I'm not about to look like a fucking twig. And also Grayson wants to do like one of those pregnancy shoots. I don't know, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, where it's like shirt off type thing. And I don't want to look like a fucking dork with my first kid's pregnancy photos either. So I got my cycle laid out. I got
Ooh,
my
let's
meal
hear
plan
it.
laid out.
Let's hear it.
I did my first day of cardio today. We're rocking and rolling, boys.
What are we going to be bringing in for the super subs?
A little bit of sus, a little bit of EQ, some Anavar, Motzi,
Have you
Freda.
tried SS31 yet?
No, but we are getting office stock for a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna see if my doctor can write me a prescription for it.
I like it a lot.
And I want to try IGF-LR3, but I'm not gonna like just engulf myself in everything off the rip because I know I won't adhere to it if I do. And then I got the magic formula in there too. Say that out here.
100%. We keep that one pretty secret.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in for 10 days and see what happens.
Nice. Do you like Sustanon?
I love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Do you get any pip from it?
Nope.
Oh, gotcha. I like it but I've tried Sustanon like 400 and then I get really bad pip from that.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I have
post-injection pain.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing sus 300 right now, and it's fine. But I do daily injections,
Yeah.
so I just preload insulin syringes at the beginning of the week, put them in my toothbrush container. The toothbrush containers always have two sides, so one side has my toothbrush and the other one has my insulin needles, and I just pin it first thing in the morning. It's like 0.2, 0.3 mLs. Well, depending on what I'm taking at the time, it's never more than 1 ml, so just easy, go on about my day, and I never get bad pip.
Hell yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome.
I also run my syringes under scalding hot water before I pin every single time I pin for like 30 seconds, and it loosens up the oil and just flows better.
I've only had to do that with Bear Rimabolin, which is Primo, back when they were making that, because it's now discontinued, but that's because it was like super thick in the ampules. But I've also heard when you run a lot of oils, if the solvent being used is a solvent that stabilizes the oil, the chemical very easily, but it's very temperature dependent. If you it can not denature it, but it can kind of screw up the what's the bonds of it when you're running it under hot water. But so I think that's dependent on not the compound, but it's the solvent that's being used. Like if it's ethyl oleic or BA or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's also dependent on how it's being made and if it's like actually being made with proper temperature, proper solvent use, etc. Because people don't realize that the solvents are sometimes why their CRP is so fucking high on blood work. And it's not because your inflammation of your systemic system. It's just your gear.
That makes sense. Yeah. I'm excited to also try some pharmacy grade Anavar.
Oh, dude, you're going to love it.
Really?
Holy
Is it that big of a difference?
I tell you what, man. If you can get your hands on pharmacy troches, like that dissolve under your tongue.
That's what I have.
Oh my God, way better.
Tastes like sugar cane.
Dude, it's one, you can get them. The ones that I've got flavored are either mint or vanilla. But my girlfriend, she's on just 6.25 milligrams of Anavar. Okay, her first time ever. And we just got her blood work back. Nothing was wrong with her blood work, nothing like that. Nothing was elevated with her liver, et cetera. It's granted, it's only 6.25 because they come in 25 milligram troches, cut them into quarters. But dude, when I've used it with females, my other females, it's crazy what you can get away with at a lesser dose. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get away with a less dose because it's going right in your bloodstream. It doesn't have to go through first pass liver detox. Like it's pretty wild. So I think it hits harder too, like quicker.
So I'm gonna love it then. Cool.
Yeah. If your clients can afford it, then get them troches. But anyway, accountability check for me. I failed my accountability check this past week, and I could have taken ownership of it and done it myself. But my videographer, he had some family stuff go on, so we couldn't film the ads that we wanted to film. And he was even just like he was gone from the gym for multiple days on end. Could have filmed them myself, but also I pride myself on coaching and delivering a service and making sure that I'm getting everybody accounted for responded to, etc. And if I was going to film all these videos and edit them myself, that would have taken away from my main thing that I need to do and stay up to par on. So we're going to be filming them today instead. So in the past week, didn't get those done, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I feel much better that I put my time into, you know, athletes, new onboarding and making new programs and everything instead of focusing on the ads when I can push those off a little bit more, but I can't push on my onboarding and stuff like that.
Yep. I think that's a big thing that a lot of people fail to realize is that when we get into those bigger numbers and trying to start to scale, I mean, I've made a post about it this week. It's like when we try to scale up, we focus on the scale. We don't focus on the retention. And as soon as somebody makes that flip, they're like, I'm going to try to get to 100 a month. Retention just plummets because they start sucking as a coach.
Yeah.
And you'll never get to 100 a month.
Yeah. Because you just create this vicious pump and dump cycle. So it's like, you know, as you're doing it, it's like, we schedule when we're going to do the thing instead of like in our free time, then free time would then go to the clients as needed basis. And then, hey, I know for this 2-hour window, I'm going to film, and my clients, like, that 2-hour window is not going to make or break the coaching side of it. But whenever it's like, I'm going to take 2 days to do this, and clients will then wait. And it's just like, you should hire more help.
Yeah. Sure. And that's something, dude. One thing I did want to discuss on future episodes with you, Mike, is like, telling the audience and even myself learning from it is just like the importance of having a VA, a setter, etc. What people should look for,
assistant
assistant coach,
your business, a closer, all the things. Yeah.
What's the revenue going to look like until you get to that spot, you know, where you're like, okay, shit, I'm making this amount just by myself. When should I be looking at bringing somebody in to help me? But that's a conversation for another episode, to leave people hanging on that. But anyway, guys, that was episode 5 of Business, Brains, and Brawns podcast. We covered a lot in this podcast. Everybody, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go down to the description below. Follow all of us. Use our codes for whatever. But also just share the episode with somebody. That's what we urge you guys to do this week, is share this episode or share another episode with one of your friends, your coaching team, etc. And have people around you grow. If you're not growing, if people around you aren't growing, then something's wrong. So if you're not seeing people around you grow, then you should be the one to initiate that, and help people around you, help your village, help your community. And with that, we're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
We can make it happen.
That'd be awesome.